Hello, everybody. How are you all? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, Iris, I love your orange little thumbnail background. It's so in the spirit of what we're doing tonight. We are fall themed with some Halloween stuff in there, but mainly I kept it to fall theme. You'll see lots of orange and black and brown and a couple other goodies back there. I've been loading the shop. It's really funny because I think there are some people who get some kind of a notification when I start loading the Niche Lady shop, because as quick as I was loading things were selling and I started getting scared. I'm like, wait, I gotta have some stuff. Hello, Diane in London. Welcome in everybody. Hopefully you got your little text notification. I heard it go off. See, I'm on the list, so I know when it goes out. I just heard it. And I'm wearing like this like pullover cardigan thing because it's the only thing like really like, I have some black and I have some brown, but you know, they're kind of drab, and I wanted a little color print with my outfit tonight. So, but it's long sleeve, so I had to crank down my air in here, but it hasn't caught up yet. It is not caught up yet. We're waiting for that to happen. Excellent, excellent. We got a couple things to talk about before we jump in tonight. And I don't want to get things down. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about what is happening in Western North Carolina and the people there that are absolutely devastated. And there are many people that are personal friends of mine affected by this. So I'm getting some updates like from the perspective of people who are actually living it. And I know some of you are living it and you still show up for these lives. And we hope it's a place to kind of take a breath and just enjoy the company of people who support you and love you, if only for a couple of hours. So yes, so and Tennessee too. So thank you, Melissa. That's where I was going. So my friend who helps me run my my reseller Facebook group called Online Sellers. Niche. What is the name of my group? It's Niche to Profit for Online Sellers. Woo! So she helps me run that group, and she's personally been affected by all of this and has organized a GoFundMe. So I would like to take a moment and put that up for anybody who would like to contribute. This is somebody I know personally, and I know where those funds are going. And I'm also going to dedicate not just this sale tonight, but I am dedicating a large portion of my sales this entire month to contribute and to help these people rebuild, because that is one of the things when you are blessed with extra, no matter how much extra that is, I feel like you find a place where you can bless somebody else with that extra. So that is what I will be contributing to this month. So know that any purchase that you make tonight is a portion is going to help these people, and any purchase you make over this entire month is going to help these people. And it feels like such a little thing to do, but truly, like, money is really the only thing when you're on the other end of the country. You know, I'd be there doing whatever if I was in the area, but I can't because I'm over here and I have to keep supporting my family here. But you guys know what I'm saying. And it's to my fellow empaths out there. You know This is a really heavy time. You know, I go to TikTok to just unwind and relax, but there is so much coming through, and I can't help but watch it and get invested in it. And it's been a heavy week. It has been a heavy week, and if you're an empath, you know what I'm talking about, because you feel what people are feeling. And so yeah, I just want to start out. And there's another hurricane coming that's going to hit Florida. So my Florida peeps, I hope you're paying attention. I hope you are doing what you need to do to get safe. Florida's pretty savvy about these hurricanes, though. I got to say that, like, you know, the Florida people know what to do. These people did not know how to prepare for this. This was completely unexpected. I've seen people chastising them for like, well, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you evacuate? Nobody predicted this would happen. Nobody. Nobody told them to evacuate. Nobody told them this was even possible. So that is why it is such a heart-wrenching catastrophe. Your cousins are still without power and water. Could take weeks. Oh, they need water. Can you imagine? Everybody just sit for a minute and think about the luxury of we can go to a sink and open a faucet and have water. We can go to the store and go grab bottled water. We can go to a fast food place and get food. These people don't have that right now. And so they rely on these types of efforts to bring in food and water and necessities and all of that. So thank you, everybody who is helping out. You know, if you only have $1 to spare, you know what, that dollar times, if only, you know, 1,000 people that only had $1 to spare, it is still $1 that goes and helps. So don't feel like, you know, you don't have like hundreds to do anything. $1, $2, $5, it all helps because it's cumulative and it adds up. Okay, so there's that. There's our heaviness for the beginning of the show. I'm sorry, we had to do it. And thank you for allowing me to do that. Yes, I know, now I got you guys like talking about it too, but it's all good. The other way that you can help if you don't have anything to contribute to help is please share these videos, share my videos on the Niche Lady, because every time somebody watches one of my videos, I get paid for that, and that will give me more to send in. That's how it works. Just watch the video, please. Thank you, everybody. All right. Now, with that being said, let me just share. I don't usually do this right at the beginning, but I'm going to do it today because I'm pulling out the stops. There is stuff in this sale that has not been out on a video yet because it's Halloween and I didn't want to wait until the video came out. But there are going to be things in the buyer appreciation giveaway choices that you also haven't seen and may have been wanting, including this little Alebrije. Now, he is missing a couple things. I think he had wings at some point in his life, and I think he had horns, but he's still super cool, and I'm going to give him away as one of the choices, and he is signed. He is a signed one. Boop. Eduardo, whatever that says. So he's going to be a choice. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the little crackle glass pumpkins. Those will be a choice. I've got some little pieces of pottery. They'll be a choice. And for every 20 items I sell, I am going to do another winner. So we're going to do a winner for every 20 items that sell tonight. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that is something we do at the end, and it goes by the item purchase, not by the person. So if you buy 20 items, you get 20 entries. You buy 5 items, you get 5 entries. And it's by the item. So it stays anonymous unless you want to share that you were the winner. So we're going to do that. And we have a special race tonight. We have a Halloween themed race tonight. Woot woot. Okay. Now we have a winner for last week's trivia question. For everybody who answered that with, it was the American Family Estates, right? Last week's question, I think. Yes, or am I behind a week? No, it was the year of the jewelry jars. I'm 2 weeks behind. What could I say? Yes, I did. I opened jewelry jars, and it was the 20. If you said either 2020 or 2021, you were entered in that, and we're going to pick that winner. That's $15 to spend. You can either spend it tonight and I'll refund you, or you can wait till after the show and I can create you a coupon to use. Okay. And away we go. Lucky Million. That is a new name. Thank you so much for answering the trivia. So Lucky Million, since I don't know who you are, you're going to need to send me a message through the contact form at thenicheladyshop.com and let me know your name so that if you place an order tonight, I know who you are, or if you want the coupon, I know who to make the coupon to. Okie dokie. We'll do another trivia question at the end of tonight for sure. And we'll pick another winner. And all you have to do to participate in that is simply leave the comment after the show. That's it. It's free. Okay. All of the items that I'm going to show you tonight do live at thenicheladyshop.com. That is my online store. And you do not have to wait until I show the items to go purchase them. This is not an auction, although I may do some things like, say make an offer over $5 on a couple items. Sometimes I throw that in there. So shop away. All purchases count towards the buyer appreciation as long as I know that you heard me here on the show. One of the ways that I know that you heard me here on the show is if you use the special code that I made up for tonight. So the special code that I made up tonight is niche 15, and that is for 15% savings on almost everything in the store. The only thing not included in that is my newest listed items, but there's literally 1,000 items included that code works on. Jewelry, art, glass, pottery, whatever. I really wanted to stimulate some sales tonight to be able to give back to the hurricane victims. So there's that. So it's nicheladyshop.com. I know it doesn't show it there. It shows a QR code. If you're new here and don't know how this works, we show a QR code for each item that we put up. And you just can pick up your little mobile device here, go to your camera, hover over that QR code, don't take a picture, and it's going to pull up the link. Boop, you can go to the link. That'll work if you're watching on a TV too. I've tested it. You can sit from your couch and you can just zoom on that QR code, boop, and hit that link, and you can go find those things. Indeed, indeed. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? The turtle rescue is still going. You guys want to see the latest batch that I have to go pick up from my mom? It's a new batch. It's a new batch. And I just realized, Mom, if you're here, I totally didn't answer your text. I meant to. I totally meant to, and I didn't. Here's the newest turtles that will be in the shop very soon. Thank you guys for grabbing them up. See, she does request. We got requested for some more pink ones. So I'll get over there and I will get those picked up and into the shop ASAP. It'll be this week. It'll be this week for sure. And that is something that I'm doing this fundraiser all the way through December. And then I'm going to go in person down to the Eclectory Tortoise and Reptile Rescue and Sanctuary. And I'm going to hand deliver a big check. Why am I so fuzzy all of a sudden? What is my camera? Boop. Come back to me. There we go. Camera's being a weirdo. All right. So that's happening. I know I'm throwing a lot of housekeeping stuff at you guys. Woo, lot to cover. And I'm adding some new things, including, got to get pictures taken of it tomorrow, that there is a sea turtle Tiffany style lamp that I am adding into that collection this week too. So keep an eye on that collection. Those things are being added very soon. Okay. I just wanted to also say I know I put this in the thumbnail, and then realizing that I have so much research to do on this stuff. So all of the things that I bought at the castle, I just need to do a special sale for the castle items, which included this item here. And what I could find out about it is a tobacco jar, and it's very old, and I'm still trying to figure out what it's worth. So, but that's coming up soon. That was from the castle purchase, and I have a lot of things from the castle purchase that I need to, I just need to do a sale that's dedicated to the castle. It's dangerous for me to go there. I'll come home with more rescues. I know, right? Okay, now that you said that, I have to show you. I can't get this one. I know I can't get this one because she's really, really special needs. But she is a one-eyed blind tortoise. She's got the cutest face. I gotta show you. Here she is. They named her Pirates. Look at her. Look at her little derpy face. She's going to require extra special attention. Oh, and she's blind in the eye that she does have. So she is one-eyed and blind. Come on. Bless this woman's heart for taking care of these babies. Oh my goodness. Endless work. And that was Noah trying to call me just now. You know, now I worry. Now I worry, like, I'm just going to send him a text and let him know. Is everything okay? He's probably just asking if I'm going to be home for dinner. Okay. But he just took Cora for a walk, and then my brain's going like, uh-oh, what if something happened? I don't want to just like not answer. Okay. All right. That being said, let's sell some stuff, shall we? Have I been to the swap meet recently? I have not. It's been a little warm, so Noah has not wanted to go, and I don't really like to go alone. So there's that. But it is on my list. Okay. Let me look at my list. Oh, yes. And don't forget, if you haven't signed up for text notifications, the number is scrolling down here, 929-566-4243. Just text Danny, and you will be put on the list to know when I go live. All right. I'll catch up. Oh, can I just do these first? Okay. I just found these. On a recent shopping trip, a video that has not come out yet. I'll show the dragon first. Okay, he's Folkmonis. I was playing with this new photo editor and putting like different backgrounds. It's so fun. So please note, speaking of little derpy eyes, this guy does have a boo-boo eye. I was thinking, you know what might work on this is that stuff you use to fix your headlights. I don't know if that would work or not. But he does have a scratched eye. But the rest of him is great. And he's a large. Look how big he is. So I have adjusted his price to account for that eye. He is Folkmonis. He is ridiculously cool. But wait, if I do it like this, you can't see my lips moving, right? Oh my goodness. Yep, he does have some big wings. Let me find the tag. Where's your tag, honey? I know I saw your tag when I was buying you because I was excited. Where's your Folkmonis tag? Ah, I know I saw it. Here it is. I knew we had it. There. This is little Folkmonis tag. Here we go. All right, so he's starting off the night, and then he has a friend. Now, from what I can tell, this one is an older one. Oh, wait, let's see. How do you do this? Because I only have 5 fingers. You just have to decide which fingers you're going to move on this guy. We've got the tarantula. How great is he? Aww. Yeah, just a little brown tarantula. Now, I'm not generally a lover of spiders and things, but I do like tarantulas. I think they're kind of sweet, and they do a good job. They eat scorpions, okay? So how bad can they be? His tag is the one that's on the inside. Where is it? There we go. There's his tag. He's a furry folk. And there we go. That's starting up our little Halloween themed show tonight. A little Folkmonis action. Okay. I have stuff on the floor behind me too. I have to be careful. This I literally just got listed before we went live, and there's one picture in the shop, just one, because you love him. I know he's cool, because that's all I had time to do. So this is an Acorn candy dish jar, and you can see it's quite large. I don't know who makes it. It is the consistency, if that's the right word, of Indiana glass. Here's that. I know it's vintage, and I know it's super cool. There is the bottom, what it looks like. It is an amber glass, and that is like the perfect thing to put out for the season, is it not? Like, I've held on to that for a little bit. I don't know why, but it worked out perfectly that I looked up and saw it on my shelf and go, oh, it is time. It is time to get that listed. Oh, yes, I'm not wearing blue. This is like the only time of year that I switch from the blue. So I don't know if it's coming through, but it goes from like a green to an orange. It's very fall themed. I'll be back to blue, at some point. Let's see. Oh, my little code's doubled up. Okay, this next item is another item that I also just picked up. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Technically, this is Christmas, but it's Nightmare Before Christmas, which is, it's Halloween. Who are we kidding? It is a set of 7 ornaments. And I'll tell you what, I have seen this sell as high as $75. And I think the closer we get to Christmas, the higher the demand and the higher the price is going to go. So this is not one I would wait on if you are interested, because I did price it to sell. Like, I priced it to go. But you've got all of the cool main characters. I could kind of show you one. They're these big ball ornaments. Oogie boogie. The backs do say Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. It is a Disney set. If Jordan was here, she would be stealing this one from the box. This is everybody's little favorite dude. There you go. So it is a set of 7 ornaments. Boom, diddy boom. That over there. All right. Just realized I am not set up correctly over here. Okay, here we go. My little phone's not playing nice. Can you guys hear me okay? I just realized I had my microphone pushed away from me. I'll put it a little closer. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Gail. Always appreciate you guys watching the videos. Oh, did our winner peek in? I'm looking in the chat. I don't see. Those are great Halloween hung anywhere. Yeah, right? Okay, good. I had to wait for the lag to see what you guys answered. That's how it works around here. Okay, now remember, some of the things I'm going to show you are already on sale, and you can use the code for 15% off. The next few items fall into that category. I told you I was going to bring, just some things that fell into the color of the season that are great for decorating. Oh, Chelsea's winner. Gotcha. Okay. So these two pieces I'm going to show you are Freeman McFarland. It is such cool Hollywood Regency. Oops, am I showing the wrong one? Here, let me show this one. That's the one you got up. We'll show that one first. So this is more like a shallow scalloped bowl. There's the mark on the back right there. It says Anthony, because his name is it Anthony McFarland? I think is where it comes from, but they're marked Anthony. Super good fall decorating pottery there. So use that code niche15 and you can take another 15% off of this piece. And I have a matching piece that is more like a bowl or a planter. Same thing, same maker, although this one is not signed, but it is absolutely his. This may have originally had like an underplate where it was signed. Sometimes makers did that. They would sign one piece and not another. I think this had like some of that, what do you call it? The flower arrangement foam. Is it foam? Is that the word I'm trying to think of? That's why you still see a little bit of that sticker smush in there from that. But it's a beautiful piece, and now it's on sale for you guys. Staying with the gold theme, I have a Weeping Gold creamer and sugar. We don't know who made these because they did not mark them on the bottom. But these are also eligible for the 15% off, niche 15 at checkout. And it's just, this is a gorgeous set, and they're a very nice size. They would make great little planters too. Can't you just picture like a little succulent sticking out of that, or maybe some air plants for decorative purposes? Super cool, super cool. All right, there's our little gold batch. There's a lot of planters that don't have drainage holes, especially a lot of the vintage decorator ones. They didn't put a drainage hole in. I don't know why. I think maybe they expected you to use fake flowers because fake flowers were like a big deal. Yep. What is the green stuff called? You mean are you asking the chat what the green stuff is called? The foam? The foam? Okay. Floral foam. Thank you, Chelsea, behind the scenes. All right, I got a couple more fun pieces. So there you are. I don't just have a couple more fun pieces. I have a lot of fun pieces, but I mean, a couple more coming up right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, I have a fun little set of measuring cups that are in a fall color theme. They are by Cold Water Creek. These are eligible for the 15% off. It's a set of 4. They're all marked on the inside with the measurement. And they all nest. There's the 1 cup, half cup, 1/3, and 1/4 cup. I'm gonna, yep, and 1/4 cup. Nice little set if I don't break them. Marked Coldwater Creek right there on the bottom. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, I am so going to run out of space here quicker than I know it. Checking the chat, make sure I'm not missing anything. The Hocus Pocus home is near you. How fun is that, Nanya? Very cool. I think in my next video, I will be sharing my Halloween decor because it's up. I have 2 pieces. My handyman helps me get everything up because there's no way I could do it by myself. We got stuff on the roof. Trust me, when you see it, you'll understand. Is it on my phone? No, it's on my other phone. But there's 2 pieces that he forgot to stake into the ground and they keep trying to blow away. So I have to do something with that. Then I have a couple pieces. I was looking, he put them out there. I'm like, oh, somebody could just like come and snag these. So I have to fine tune some things. Okay, this is a piece I think I'm going to do make offer on. Now, the way this is going to work is I'm going to put the QR code up there. Like if somebody is like wants it really bad, I'm going to give it just like a couple of seconds. If somebody wants to snag it, you can snag it. Let's go ahead and put that QR code up there. Here we go. This is an LB Fratelli Fanciolacci Italian piece. There you go. There it is there. It does have a chip. Boom. Right here on the edge. So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this fun. We are going to accept offers. I'm not saying it yet, just to see if somebody wanted to snag it. I'm going to accept offers over $20. Offers over $20 on this gorgeous, gorgeous piece. You can see, you can put it to the back. You'll never even see that as you're displaying it. Look at the red and the blues and the veining in this piece. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of Italian pottery that I will accept $20 or more. Let me see. Let me see. So Chelsea can't really like respond to customer service stuff because she's actually like, she's got a lot of buttons to push, but I would suggest you just send an email through her contact form on her shop. Yep. It's hard. Like we really want to take care of all your customer service needs. But it's hard to do that during a show. So the best way to get things like that answered and done is just whoever the host is that you need something answered, just send it through the contact form. I think we're all pretty good about answering those. All right, Nanya says $22 is the offer. I am not going to wait long on this. I'm not going to wait long. It's going. It's going. And it's gone. And it's none your business. None your business is going to take that piece for $22. Now, hang on 1 second. 1 second. Let me go fix it for you really quick. What did I say the name was? Ella. LB. Not Ella. LB. And then I'm thinking, I was going to go, Ella. No, it's Stella. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me fix it. I'm going to put your name on it. So I make sure the right person snags it. Okay, it is fixed. So if you go to that QR code right now, that will still take you to it. And the price is now corrected for you at $22. See, I'm going to do that with stuff today. I'm going to do that with stuff. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's about 4 or 5 of the clearance bundle lots left. And the code works on those. The code works on those. What does that mean? That means they are 15% off and they include shipping. Just FYI, they need to go. We need to make the space. Okie dokie. Let's see. What have I got next? Oh, I had so much fun making the backgrounds on these. To my fellow hosts who are here, or anybody who has a Shopify shop, the background, change the background function in the photo area is really fun. And it works off of AI. And you tell it what you want, and then it does it. So I found these vintage blow mold Halloween pieces. This is the witch, and they're made by Dinah Good. And now they are made to put a light up in, and then you put them out like on your walkway or something. They're made for outdoors. They're made for a light. You're just getting the blow mold itself. But yeah, so that background on her, that was totally AI. Just had fun with it. But I just thought she was adorable. Fun little witch. I don't know what is going on with her eyes right there, but there you go. And she has a friend. She has a friend, the little ghost guy. Look at him. Boo. Again, blow mold. Super fun. Put the light up there. Good to go. Good to go. All right. So I did bring some true Halloween stuff. I really did. I don't buy very much, but look at the background. Isn't that fun? I put him in a spooky forest, and I literally told the app I wanted a spooky forest. That's what it gave me. All right. Okay. This is a cool piece. Again, I went through and I found things that were black and things that were just fitting of the theme. I've had this for a while because I wasn't sure I wanted to sell it because I used to collect. I used to collect the amethyst glass, the true amethyst glass, which is what this is. See the amethyst color coming through? Although it presents as black, but it is amethyst glass. I have a whole story on the listing of this that tells you about it. It is Victorian. I believe 1890s is when this was made by the Sowerby Company. 130 years old ish glass. See, that just blows my mind that glass has made it all of these years. This thing could tell a story. Now, what this is a spill vase. Anybody know what a spill vase is? I only just learned this. I would have called this a match holder. That's your clue. Do you think it glows? Let's see if it glows. Where's my black light? Black light. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. No, it doesn't glow. It's not. I mean, it's got, if you mean like by glow green, that it's got a little bit of a discoloration to the glass. Yeah, but it doesn't, I don't want to tell people it glows green like uranium glass. It doesn't do that. But the older glass does have a little bit of a glow to it. Let's see if anybody is guessing what a spill vase is. So back in the time where this was used, they didn't have matches. So, and you know, they did a lot of things with candle and fire. So a spill vase was actually used to carry the flame to whatever it is they wanted to light on fire. This is somewhat of a small one. Some of them, and we all know them as just vases. It's very interesting when you go start digging into the history. Some of those big figural like vases and things were actually spill vases, meaning they were to carry fire to light the candles in the establishment of the time. So that is what this is, by the Sowerby Glass Company. I just thought that was kind of fascinating. I would not have thought. But now you can use it as a vase. You can use it as a toothpick holder. You can use it as a match holder, whatever you would like. A castle keep? What's a castle keep? What is a castle keep? Where is here, Abby? You're looking forward to finding all the vintage and art markets. I think people are inspired by the ocean and the forest, and they make pottery and art. Indeed. That is true. Oh, I also found, oops, where's my chat? There it is. I also found a fabulous paperweight. Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. It is George Averbeck. I think I'm saying that right. And it's his studio is called Fire on the Mountain. It is signed that way. So it's signed Fire on the Mountain. And this one is, oh, I don't think I got the date right on my title. What did I put? What did I put? Somebody tell me what I put, because I can't see. It truncated. I think I put 06, and it's much older than 06. I actually see it says Route 66. And so I don't have the date, but I was thinking that was the date, right? But I think that's Route 66. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. And there's his signature. Oh, 2008. Okay, it is dated. It is dated 2008. Never mind. I'm not crazy. But look how cool that is. Look how you can see almost like a galaxy in there. And this is almost like 3D. It's so much better in person than the photos are doing. I took one photo with the light off because the light was reflecting on it. But it's so three-dimensional and cool. And it's got some aventurine in there, much like a Murano piece, that aventurine in the glass. Just an amazing, amazing piece of art. Look at that. See what you guys are saying over here. To Santa Cruz, California. Oh yeah, beautiful area. Absolutely. Oh, they used to have a Saturday flea market. Like, that's one of my, I got to figure out when I can do it, but I want to go up the coast of California. I want to start down in San Diego and go all the way up and just hit everything I can hit with no time restrictions. That's like I have to get so far ahead on video to be able to do that. And that's kind of like what holds me up. Unless I can afford to just not do video for like 2 weeks, which no. Can't do it. But that's my dream. That's my dream, is to be able to do that. Unless I could just figure out how to edit from the road, which I haven't figured that out. Those people who can edit from their phones completely, I don't know how they do it, but that ain't me. Okay. I wasn't sure I was going to give this one up. I really wasn't sure I was going to give this one up. You see me talk about it a lot when I'm out and I find it carved into different things. This is the gold sheen obsidian. See the sparkle in there? This measures 4-inch diameter, so it's quite large, quite amazing. It's gorgeous. Like when the light hits it, like, again, so hard to do this justice. through a camera with all these lights, but you can see what's going on there. And it's both sides light up like that. Come on, where you got to hit it just right. There it is. Oh. You see it, but you can't see it because it's just the lighting in here is blinding you. But it's, yeah, such a beautiful piece. Black, but not. It's like nature just comes up with the most ridiculously cool things. And of course, man took it, made it into a little ball, and made it extra pretty. Welcome in, everybody. I see our Julie in the house. Julie very soon is going to be doing a new crafting show here on the Knit Shopping Network, which I, for one, am super excited about. I think it's going to be really fun. I love the ocean. I wish I could live by the ocean, but alas. I think I'm here. Vegas is my home. I guess it would be so, my thing is like, I just can't pick up and move because of all my animals. And my animals are going to outlive me, you know, my tortoises. Okay. Anybody say Viking glass? Oh, where are you, my pretty? Like I said, I have so much stuff down by my feet. Check this out. Take that moment and get a little sip. Look at the beautiful. I've seen this called Persimmon Amberina, so I went with it because it truly is an Amberina. It's got the yellow base. I have not checked this one for glow. Let's see. Oh yes, oh yes. That is a cadmium yellow base there, and then the rim. The rim also has the glow. You can see there. Beautiful piece. I did not put that this has to ship alone, but please, please, if you purchase this, don't load your cart with anything else. This does need to ship alone. I'll have to go and fix that after if it doesn't sell now, but absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous piece of glass. Like, I don't collect this color, or this wouldn't be going anywhere. I'm not much of an orange girl. I am the blue. I'm the blue girl, and I have some red. I have some swung bases that are different colors, but that's the only time I go out of my main thing. I'm a temptress tonight. Wow. I put a spell on you. But wait, there's more. All right. I have a couple pieces here that I'm going to show that fall into the 15% off category if you use the code, including this little guy. He's a Peruvian Juarez Chavin Mask wall hanging. Say that 3 times fast. There's all of his info on the back. You can't really see it. Oh, wait, because I'm not showing it. It's right there. I was like, wow, you really can't see that. But there it is. He's signed on the bottom, not on the back. That's where he hangs against the wall. And he's a pretty incredible little guy. Thank you, Melissa, for putting the GoFundMe link back in there. If you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I talked about this GoFundMe is organized by a personal friend of mine. I know where those funds are going, and she is working very, very hard to help the people rebuild. So that is where I'm donating, because I know where the money's going to go. Yes. You love all the colors, but your favorite color is indigo. It's also the rarest color in nature. Oh, that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. He is kind of freaky looking, but that's why he's in this show today, because he is freaky looking. Okay, I'm going to do another make offer on this next lovely lady here, because why do you have a pipe? Why did somebody put a pipe? I've just noticed this. Somebody put a pipe cleaner on her arm for a reason of which I do not know. So we will remove her bondage. Bondage no more. She is missing her hat. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to entertain offers on this girl. I will entertain an offer of $10 or more. $10 or more on the Katrina Day of the Dead paper mache. She is large. There is her info on the bottom. If she had her hat, she'd be worth about $50 or more, because she's kind of fabulous. Look at her face, not mine, her face. Look at her eyelashes. But it wouldn't be that hard to just put a little hat on her. So $10 if somebody wants to fix her up and turn her back into a $50 Day of the Dead paper mache. All right, I see $10 with Lynn. $10 is with Lynn. I'm not gonna wait very long, guys. If you're interested, jump in. If not, I'm gonna say going. Let me make sure somebody didn't just go by her, because we're not gonna do that. Once I start offering it. Okay, no, okay. And sold to Lynn Veldhouse for $10. Lynn, you know how it works. I'm going to go over there and change her price for you real quick. So we'll just leave that up on the screen for a moment while I go and find this girl. How do any of you do with just like one monitor? There's no way. I could not function if I only had one monitor. And let me take her out of these other collections. Boom. Oh, I didn't put your name on it yet. You can go over there. The price has changed. I'm just going to put a note for myself on her to make sure all is right with the world. Okay. She's ready for you, Lynn. If you go over there, the price has been changed for you. You are all set. Thank you so much for giving her a home. And if you do make a hat for her, I would love to see a picture. I would love to see how you fix her up. Okay. I have a couple of owl items. The first one being the Zwanachek owl. Oh, he's so fancy. He's a fancy guy. He's absolutely a stunning piece of art pottery. And what I would do for you guys is I would knock $50 off the price. If anybody is interested, let me know. I will do that for you. See, show you the detail in this work. Look at him. Oh, he's so cool. And he is signed 1970. Zwanachek. 1970, right there on the inside. Super rare piece of pottery. And a very nice looking piece of pottery. I'm going to put you safely over there by the dragon. The dragon's going to protect you, buddy. He is handsome, right? Yeah. So if you're watching on the replay and you're interested in him at $150, let me know. I will drop that price for you. Otherwise, he's staying that way. I'm getting ready to start cross-posting some of my items onto other marketplaces. My shop is always going to be the best place to get things because I can do lower prices in my shop than I can on outside marketplaces where I have to pay a commission. So always keep that in mind. But yeah, he is like, some of my items are going to start getting cross-posted that way. All right. We have a little bit of everything for everyone. Okay, where is he? I know I brought him over here. Where's the owl? Stand by. Stand by. I think I left him over here. Where are you, Mr. Owl? Where are you? Wait, I know I brought you in here. Where are you? Mr. Owl? Where are you, Mr. Owl? I know I didn't have room on the shelf for you, but where did you go? Here you are. Oh my goodness. So this guy was used in one of Jordan's Superb Owl Party. Superb Owl Party. You know what that is, right? This thing, it's got the letters for Super Bowl. She moved the B and had a Superb Owl Party. He is a wine bottle holder. So you would put your wine bottle in the little owl guy right here. He would hold it for you. This one does get the 15% off coupon. It should be the next one on the list. There we go. There we go. So 15% off of that price with the niche 50 code. He's fun, but he's so Halloween themed too. If you're not a wine drinker, you can give him a bottle of water. You can give him a bottle of soda. You can give him, I don't know, what other ideas? What else could you do with him? Because he's super fun. I was looking for a bottle, to show you what it looks like, but I think you guys get the idea. Kind of props here, bottle in his mouth. Yes. And then he's being a naughty little owl. Him over there, over there, over there. Oh, let's see. Oh, lag. Lag is a horrible thing, but something we must endure. Okay, I've got some pottery here today. Whoop. Let's not knock the glass over. Getting to the pottery. I pick up just nice looking little pieces of pottery. Again, this one, you can take an additional 15% off. It's got this nice brown drippy glaze with a little bit of that kind of stoneware speckle at the top. It is signed by the artist, I think J.S. Probably like a studio pottery piece, but it's well done. Look how, what's the word I'm looking for? Round. Yeah, but it's right. It's not, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the more amateur pieces, they don't get the shape formed correctly. This one, you can tell that they know their craft because they got that right. It's got a very nice feel to it. It feels like a quality piece. Super nice. Super, super nice. Here's my cooking oil for that last one. Okay, that would be interesting for the kitchen. I gotta confess, yeah. Anyway, super nice little decorative piece of pottery. And who knows, maybe this person went on to become like some famous pottery person. You never know. I haven't dug in that far, to see, JS, some famous person who then changed their signature. But if you dig into their history, their early pieces were signed JS. That stuff happens, it happens. So nice piece of pottery. And it's 15% off of that price as well. So it's a deal. The spin was good. Okay. Yeah. Balanced, not warped. Symmetry. Is that the word? That sounds like the word. I feel like that might be the word I was looking for. I like that word. I like the symmetry word. All right. I don't often have Pyrex, but when I do, it goes in a fall themed show. It's too big to on the shelf. This is a piece in the Town and Country pattern, and it's the big piece. It is not the little piece. And yes, the code works on this piece. I think it says, does it have a number? It says number, oh goodness, can never read. It has a 13 on the bottom, 444, 4 quart. Yes, that's what it says. It's not faded. It's in really good shape. Boom diddy boom. Double handled with a little fuzz on it. No, you don't get the fuzz. Fuzz will be gone by the time it comes to you. Hold on, it's big. I have to put it over here so it doesn't get in trouble. All right, moving a couple things here. Making room. Making room. Stand by. I'm coming back. Okay. I made more room. I made more room. Here I am. That way you get to see what was behind me too. Is the glaze missing or meant to be not on the bottom? It's meant to not be on the bottom. So they dripped the glaze. So they did 2 different types of glaze with the brown drip, and then the bottom is more of that bare, raw, not dripped for kind of artistic purposes. All right. Next, we have, a fun little piece of, I call it orange drip. I hope this is the right one. I hope this is the right piece of pottery. Really cool here. I think it is. Orange drip. Yeah, I think so. 1973. Yes, this is the one. So this is a hobbyist piece. Somebody asked me in my comments the other day, like, what is a hobbyist piece? A hobbyist piece is literally something that's made by like a home hobbyist. So somebody who was perhaps just has a little studio and they're playing around with making pottery or painting and all that kind of stuff. And generally you can tell by the way it's constructed, and the signatures tend to be more just kind of like written on there, like KG 73. But look how cool that piece is. Look how cool that piece is that KG 73 did. Again, the drip was a very popular glaze. It's got a little divot here at the top, but it's not a chip. It's just the way the pottery was made at the time. It's glazed over. So it got fired that way. And the code works on this piece if you're interested. So it's 15% off of that price you see there. Really pretty. Very pretty. The glaze is like a bowl of fire. Yes, indeed. I love some of the older hobbyist pieces. I mean, as somebody who's grown up with a family of crafters, and I did dabble in, some crafting in the 80s. I was all into we used to call it greenware back then, the kind of the unfired bisque pieces that you bought and then you painted them yourself. And I did a lot of that. We had painting parties, and now it's like putting little art things together, just putting things together. Assemblage is what we call them. I know, I need to share those soon. Julie's going to make me brave. If Julie gets and does it, then I'll start. I'll start. Okay, I'll put it in. I can't put my whole life on camera. I have to have some things that don't become like work. I have to get a little protective of that. And that is why I have not really shared much of that. But it's my fun thing. Okay. We have some orange and yellow. Salt and peppers. I thought these were Fiesta. could not verify. They're not signed as Fiesta. So I think they are somebody trying to look like Fiesta, but they do have that look. And they're good sized, and they are the perfect fall theme colors. I do believe the code works on these. Pretty sure it does. Ah, you're noticing my nails. I know, right? You're so used to having, I have blue nails. No, we have fall themed. Kind of like a holographic. They go from green to orange. I don't know if you're seeing that, but I'm kind of digging them. She was getting so frustrated with me trying to pick a color because there was this one and there was another kind of similar one, and I just couldn't decide. And I was like, okay, this is fun. And then I just picked it. Oh, the fun things you can do these days. My life is not the Truman Show. Yes, true words, although it feels like it sometimes. Sometimes. That's my thing though. I tend to go in the direction of, once I start doing something, I'm like, oh, I could film that. Oh, I could like film that. And then I like get to where I start feeling obligated. And so I've been very protective of that in that particular realm. But I'm going to do it soon. I'm going to do it soon. All right. Next, we have this groovy orange planter. I'm surprised that this still is with me here. I'm going to move you up there. I'm going to move you off of it. And move you. There we go. Play a little Tetris with the stuff. Again, a hobbyist piece. Look at the size of this. Take the additional 15% off with the code and grab this amazing piece that I'm sure is from the 70s. Was this one dated? No, see, not dated. It's got the little pin marks from where it was in the kiln being fired. You see the speckles on it? Look at the specklies. It is so classic 70s. It was used as a planter. There's a little staining on the inside from where they were literally taking care of a plant. But what a great decorator piece right there. Especially if you love orange, that's your piece right there. It's huge. And I know from the pictures, it doesn't look huge, but it is. Oh, thank you, Lulu. The measurement, do I not have the measurement in the listing? I thought I did. Maybe not. It is 6 inches tall and 7 inches at its widest diameter, with the opening being 5 inches diameter. I hope that helps. But here it is next to my face, so you can see the size. Yes, Abby, it's true. It's very true. Creating is very vulnerable because we tend to be worried about what other people think of stuff. And what I am working very hard on in this last couple of decades of my life is that I can't let that rule my happiness, if that makes sense. Like, that's the message I really want to get out to all of us, is we spend so much time worrying about what other people think. We rob ourselves of joy, and that's no bueno. Let's stop that. Let's all agree to stop that, and just learn to enjoy these years. Like for me, I'm feeling myself, you know, I'm on that other side of 50 now. I'm in the last part of my life. I look back and go, oh my gosh, 58 years are gone. And like, how many do I have left? Who knows? We start thinking about that. And so I want to make the most of those years that I have left. And so I kind of like, I'm feeling, I can't put things off. Like, there's no time to put things off. I got to do things. Yes. So it's where I'm at in life right now. You'll be hearing more of that in my videos too, because I want to encourage others that I know are in that same place I'm at. You know, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's start a movement. We are unstoppable seniors. And if you're young, you'll get there. Trust me. All right. How about the little orange glass? I wish I had more than one of these. It's got a very Blenko style to it. You can see the pinch. Blenko is very well known for that, but yet I don't know that Blenko does this kind of a marina effect with the glass. So that stumped me a little bit with it, but it's beautiful. The code works on this, so you can take another 15% off, but it is the color of the glass, and it does have a mark. I never could figure out who done it. If anybody knows, please let me know if you know that mark, because I could not figure this one out. I don't know. Maybe it's some like $100 piece of glass. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, I'm going to stop using that. I'm going to start using that. I'm going to start using that hashtag. I'm going to do it. You know, I do a lot of Instagram and TikTok and that kind of thing. And I use hashtags. You got me on that one, Gail. I'm going to make it a thing. Let's do it. You know, when stuff happens in the world, like what's happening in North Carolina, and the regions around, I don't mean to leave anybody out. You know, Tennessee and I think Florida and Georgia have some effect too. I'm not trying to leave anybody out, but we know that North Carolina, the Appalachian Mountain area, was hit incredibly hard. But you see stuff like that, and then it really gets you thinking about life. It really gets you thinking about what is important. You know? All right. Okay, we've got a little throwback to the 80s here. Let's do the shorter one first, I think. There we go. So this is known as Modernist. Very 80s into the 90s. It reminds me of the is Dawn still here? Dawn, the artist that did the ladies in that very modernistic style. I know you know who I'm thinking of, or anybody, if anybody knows the artist that I'm trying to think of. Gosh, what's that artist's name? Anyway, that's what this style reminds me of. This is glass, by the way. This is not pottery. This is glass. It says Department 7531 Class 81 on the bottom, on that sticker right there in type print. And then it says hand blown glass from the Tooth Company Inc. Where's that made? New York. Oh, hand blown 1983. 1983. I'm seeing you guys. Anybody know? 55 is considered senior. Yep. Yes, I knew you'd know. Patrick Nagel. Yes, doesn't it? Couldn't you just see a Patrick Nagel piece of art like above this on a cabinet and with like some white flowers coming out of it? Like, it's so Patrick Nagel. Yes, thank you. I knew Dawn would know. She always saves me with this terminology. And I have another one. Oh, everything's moving. Everything's moving. Because these were balancing it. Stay there, Driftwood. Okay, Birdie, you can. Ah! Don't do that. Don't do that. And it was fell into the teacup. My bad. This one is pottery. So this one is actually a pottery piece. Hear the difference in the clank? Again, that same modernist from the same era. And this is really collectible now. People are decorating with this stuff. These are the type of pieces that I'll be putting onto, like, I'll probably start putting some things on Cherish. And you're going to see me put them on there. It probably double or triple the price you see there, because that's what people who decorate pay for things. And that's the beauty of Cherish. And it's, before I say, like, explaining this to you, because I have gotten some heat for that. It is a different marketplace, and people who are decorating homes, they want to know that they paid a lot of money for it, if that makes sense. Like, they want a bargain, but they want to be able to say, yeah, I paid $75 for that vase. Get what I'm saying there? So that's why I love that site. Is this one flashed glass? That's a good question. I don't believe it is. I don't see one shred of evidence that that isn't the color of the glass on that one. And this is pottery. So this is a glazed, painted and glazed piece of pottery. It's white on the interior, and it is glazed on the interior. So it would hold water if you wanted to put real flowers in there. I think I need to put these back up here. All right, my little skeleton bird is not, he's not cooperating. Stay there, buddy. I have to get this piece of pottery out from behind it so I don't break something. All right, you go back there, and then you go back in front of it. Okay, you stay. And you go over here until I'm ready to deal with you. Oh, somebody got a birthday? Carrie's got a birthday. Oh, I hear you all singing in the chat. Singing in the chat. Excellent. Why do I see that in pastel salmon? Real 80s color then. Because they did use, I know the color you're talking about. I think Hager used that color a lot too. The 80s, 90s. Okay. Tell me. I tend to have a little aversion to things from the 80s and 90s because that was a really bad time of my life, if you know what I mean. And so I tend to not like the things from the 80s and the 90s. Is that just my personal thing, or does anybody else kind of have that going for an era too? Let me know. Let me know if that's like because I'm very aware of it. And I have to remember that I am buying for people who don't have an aversion to the 80s and 90s and who actually like the things from the 80s and the 90s now. Kind of a thing. Ooh, your hubby's making you a steak for dinner. Tell him that is awesome. Good job, hubby. Hopefully it's like filet mignon. Oui, oui. Oh, trauma association. Interesting. I have that with some other things too. Like there's certain type of animal collectibles that I just steer clear of. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, something that I don't have an aversion to is cats. Now, he's not a black cat. He's a brown kitty. But, you know, we're going for the fall thing here. Somebody snagged him. And I said in the video, like every single one of these little these little wood kitty cats that I find, boom, you guys love them. So I will always pick these up for you. Thank you to whoever purchased that. Thank you so much. My phone isn't ringing dinging like it should. Okay, it's going to wake up now. 80s and 90s were crazy times. I did, however, love my car in the 80s. I had a 1982 black Camaro Berlinetta that was slick. Loved that car. Unfortunately, lost it when I got divorced, which is okay. I got my kid. That was more important. Where's the skull? Anybody see a skull? There's supposed to be a skull up here. I knew it was oh, there you are. Okay. I knew it was up here. Now, I don't normally pick these things up. Julie, are you still here? Because I saw you guys pick up something similar the other day, and I can't remember if you ended up buying it or not. So I believe, although it's not marked, there is a particular type of vodka that comes in the skulls. I don't know for sure if this was like just a remake of that, or if this actually is one. It does have the cork in the top. It's a bit of like that smoky color of glass, which you can see there. There's a fun little sticker smudge on the bottom still. Sticker smudge on the bottom. Oh, green apples. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Okay. Ah, so true, Mary. So true. Yes, Dan Aykroyd's vodka. Yes. So I don't know if it is, but that's tends to be what I see them attributed to. So, but I picked him up because it is that time of year for spooky skulls. I have like the Halloween song like going through my head. I don't know how long ago you put that, Chelsea, but I'm not sure what that refers to. Help me. We have a little private chat. Oh, they put it back. Oh, Julie put it back. Thank you. Got it. I try to pay attention. I do try to pay attention to their videos. Okay. This is coming in just because it's the right color. This is an authentic Louis Vuitton. I always say it right. I always think I'm saying it right until it comes out of my mouth. Louis Vuitton. Yeah. Gift bag. It is the large size. For those of you out there who may not understand, these are extremely collectible and desirable out on the market. So here it is. I got this very, very large bag. As you can see, it's bigger than like even fits on my screen. It's pretty cool. And then, okay, and I need to put it someplace where it's not going to get bent or wrinkled or rumpled. So I'm moving it over here out of my way. Ugh. And then I also have a box. The box, the very, very large box. And if I'm not mistaken, inside this box, yes, there is a very, very large dust bag that comes in the box as well. I thought this was paper. So see, I underpriced this one. So somebody better snag it if you're interested. Because I may have to make a little price correction now that I know that's actually a dust bag and not paper. But there you go. Orange, Louis Vuitton, made it into the fall themed show. And as a reminder, put that over there too. As a reminder, I still have some incredible designer pieces over in the shop. Many cool designer pieces in the shop. Oh, did you guys pick up a red one? A colored one? Okay, who else watched One Way Vintage's last video where they were doing the shopping challenge? And I don't know about you, but I was like, buy it, never mind the list, buy it. Because they were being really, really good and true to their list. I'm like, no, don't put it back. I was so invested. It's fun. If you guys aren't watching them, please, they're trying to grow their channel. They're definitely worth watching. It's super fun to watch Julie and that guy Mike go shopping. And they are the people you see on video. Very, very, very cool people with hearts of gold. I'm happy to call them friends. And their shows are moving to Tuesdays here on the Niche Shopping Network. Just a little heads up there. Okay, this guy made it in because, well, he's got the right color scheme. All right, I hung him on a nail, and now I might not get him off. Here we go. And I really needed to show him live because pictures don't do him justice for his size and his substance. So he is brass. No, is that brass? I guess it's brass. It's painted. It might be copper. Now I'm looking, it might be copper. I can't tell exactly. He looks like a homemade piece. He has been painted to have that very kind of greenish hue, and then his body is wood, and it is painted to give him that rustic look. And he's just like a very substantial guy. Look at that piece of wood in there. I just think he's so cool. I can tell you how big he is. Let me see. He is 20 inches long, and from the top of his fin to this bottom fin, he is 12 inches. So quite a substantial guy. He's not super, super heavy. So it's not like you're going to have trouble hanging him on your wall. He's as heavy as like a big piece of art would be. But really fun piece. Now I got to find a place to put him. Here. Come over here, fishy poo. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm kicking glass. No, that was my big shell. I had to take off the shelf. I have to share this with you. I got one of my bucket list fish. He's in quarantine. I'm like, I'm hoping he makes it. Quarantine is the tough part to get fish through. I have saltwater tanks, and it's not like, where's my pictures? I know I took pictures. Where's my pictures? It's not like freshwater fish where most of those are, they're raised in hatcheries. It is quite a process to get the saltwater fish to their destination. So I'm sorry, my glass is really, really dirty. Like, the quarantine tank is not a pretty tank. There's no sand, so you see everything. But anyway, I have to share it because I'm like so excited. I got a lionfish. Got a lionfish. He's eating well. I'm excited. I think he's going to be fine. Knock on wood. So he's got to get through another week and a half of quarantine before he can go into the display tank. And then they go in the display tank, and then we got to make sure everybody's getting along. Yeah, I'm so excited. Rachel was so nervous when I bought him. They're very highly toxic. You do not want to get stung by a lionfish. It will hurt. So we get him home, and normally Rachel helps me release the fish from the bags, and she's like, I ain't helping with this one. I was a little nervous, but we were just careful. We did it. We got him. All right, where were we? Fish. Oh, let's go back to some orange. We have some more orange. Now, let me move you. Let me move these little pumpkins over here. Pumpkin pumpkins. Pumpkin pumpkins. Okay. All right. There. Stay in your hand. This is a lovely piece of California pottery, probably from the 60s, 70s. It is Lane and Company. I didn't even see that. I just saw that just now. Lane and Company from Van Nuys, California is what that mark says right there. I do my listings from pictures. So I didn't actually have this in my hand when I created the listing. I just did it off of the picture. I could see the Van Nuys, but I couldn't see the Lane part. But how beautiful is that? Fall leaf, Lane and Company, beautiful piece of pottery. Exciting. You want to see the aquarium again? You mean the picture I just showed? You know, I have a whole channel dedicated to my animals. We're very close. Noah's going to help me. We've been having some trouble I want to do like live streaming of my aquariums, and we've got to get the software set up right and all of that. So there are videos, like there's like 4 hours of aquarium footage there. If you just like want something peaceful to put on in the background, it's Niche Lady Critter Cams. But we're going to be doing more with that very, very soon. It will not sting the other fish. The only thing is he will eat anything he can get in his mouth. So he has to go in with fish that are bigger than him, which is not a problem. I have a tank just for him. He will be fine. But yeah, they're big eaters, which makes them kind of fun because they're fun to feed. We won't get stung. We won't get stung. I always go to aquariums. Anywhere time I travel, I visit the town's aquariums. All right. We have another piece of Viking glass. This one is a bonbon dish in the Epic line. What's interesting is it's also called Hurricane, or Eye of the Hurricane, because it is that shape. Appropriate, since some of the proceeds from tonight are going to hurricane victims. But it is that atomic looking piece right there. They make a whole line. There's a bigger piece. There's candle holders. There's all kinds of things. This again is called the persimmon. Where's my black light? There it is. And yes, so that base, I don't know if it's coming through. This base right here does have some cadmium. It does glow, little glow on the edge, as you would expect. All the things, all the things. So we've got that piece tonight. I have not been to Boston. I've never been to Boston. There's a lot of places on the East Coast I have not been. I've been to Pennsylvania, and I've been to Pennsylvania, and I've been to Georgia, and I've been to Florida, of course, but I haven't been to any of those other states. I've been to Tennessee. I passed through New Jersey once because I took the toll road from Pennsylvania accidentally, but I turned around and went back where I was going. So I can't technically call that being to New Jersey, but I will be going to New Jersey soon. I will be. I've never been to New York. Never been to New York. Nope. I've been to Wisconsin. I have been to mostly like the southern states. Yep, I've never been to Idaho. I have been to Washington. I've been to Oregon. I've been to Texas. I've been to New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, California. Obviously, I grew up in California, but yeah. So Jersey's going to be a new one for me. Fortunately, I have a very good tour guide when I go to New Jersey. All right, what do we got next? Oh, we got a black cat. We have a black cat. Now, this little guy, I have done a little work on him because he does have some like coffee stains inside, and I have been getting them out, but he needs like a magic eraser in there to get the rest of that. But I thought it was too cute to leave behind. So there he is. Little black cat with green eyes. He comes from World Market. Just cute. It's a cute little black cat. I have to go a little faster because I've been talking a lot and not getting through my stuff. And there's so much more to show. This guy is not a black cat, but he's a cat. So cats and Halloween. He's Indiana glass. He is the clear Indiana glass. This one, the 50% I think works on this one. I have a green one that is just getting listed that is new that it won't work on. But this one, I do believe it will because he's been in the shop for a little bit. So there you go, Indiana glass. I'm running out of space. I'm running out of space. I'm running out of space that I can reach. There we go. And okay, I did talk about the fundraiser when we first started. I showed you some of the turtles. Also, I don't take those listings off, so you'll see all the turtles in there that I've sold previously. If anybody wants one of those turtles, let's show them the collection link first. If anybody wants one of the turtles that is already sold, then we can make you one. So my mom is making these turtles. I believe we still have one. This is actually a special request. This is my Eileen, my three-legged turtle, my three-legged tortoise. So that's why she only has 3 legs. We've made some pirate ones. We've had some fun. So this one is available still. He's the little blue with the little embellishments on him. We can go ahead and put his little link up now. There he is. So has all the fun little things on him, and he's blue on blue. So he's the only one in there right now because they go fast. They go very, very fast. I suspect he will be gone very, very soon. But we have more coming as I showed you. Okay, now this is fun because the listing is going to show you this. Okay, and I could have sworn I had the lid. I'm not adjusting the price until about 24 hours. I'm going to get even, like, if nobody snags it, I'm just going to be fair. I like to honor those who watch on the replay because we appreciate you watching on the replay. But I found the lid. I have the lid. I have not adjusted the price yet for the fact that I have the lid. It will be going up if nobody purchases it. This is Empoli glass. It is that deep kind of a root beer amber with the lid. How crazy is that? I can't believe everything in me said, I wouldn't have bought that without the lid, but maybe I did. Who knows? But no, I didn't. I'm not crazy. Well, I mean, I am, but in this particular circumstance, not so much. So that is available at that price for a short time until I get the new pictures taken. It'll be in there at that price. All right. How about an absolutely gorgeous teacup and saucer? What are the chances I would find a black teacup and saucer? So it's black with a mint green interior, and then the center here. It is by Paragon. There's all the stuff. Paragon. What's interesting is it's saying by appointment to HM the Queen and HM Queen Mary. So super cool there. And somebody has already snagged that. Thank you, whoever snagged that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous teacup and saucer. And we have another one, which should, I didn't look, but it should be the next thing. Yes, I hope. This one? Yes, it is. This is the Royal Albert. Look at the colors on this one. Look at that handle. How gorgeous is that? Okay, I'm just going to give this a second to focus. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Royal Albert is a very, very good name. In China still. There's the mark on the back. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. Her Majesty, meaning a vessel. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. Pre-1952 then. Oh, thank you for that information. Thank you, Kimberly. Yes, super beautiful. I'm going to put it back over here too, just because I actually found those teacups at Dog Junkies the same time that I got the Glassy Baby. Yes. Yeah, right? I don't even have a table though. I have no table. We don't use a table. We just have like an eating area. I have a table on the back patio because really about 9 months out of the year, we can eat on the back patio if we want to sit at a table. So I don't have a table. I have a pool table in the dining room. And then the formal dining room is my office. So indeed, indeed. Okay, teacups, teacups. Okay, here's this little guy. We have a little kitty cat bell. I don't normally pick up bells, but I will pick up kitty cats that are bells. This one I found out is Silvestri, and you will get free shipping. Oh gosh, did I? Let me make sure. If he comes up and he doesn't have free shipping, hang on a second. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make sure. I thought I did it, but I might not have because sometimes my brain. Stand by. Wait, where's he? Oh, cat. Bell. I did. Okay, I thought I did. Okay, yes, he's got free shipping. I thought I did it, and then I my brain just did a little maybe not. Okay, so he does come with free shipping. This little guy with the little green eyes. Okay. Yeah, so Susan, I got really fortunate when I got the house. They had this big, beautiful, it's an 8-seater glass table with 8 chairs around it. And they left that for me when they were moving. They didn't want to move it. They were like, do you want us to get rid of this? I'm like, no. Leave that. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we use it. Boy, do we use it. All right. You know what? I'm going to start singing on this one. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, Halloween. Okay. See what it's doing there? It is lenticular. Nightmare Before Christmas with little Zero, the doggy poo. Kind of floating through the air. It's a fun little art print for the Halloween time. I don't know who put this out. It doesn't have a date on it. It's made by Open Road Brands. I suspect it may have come from Hobby Lobby at some point. I think they do a lot of the Open Roads brand. But yeah, he's just fun. I love lenticulars. I love them. They're mesmerizing. Mesmerizing, I tell you. Okay. We have a piece of Francoma pottery. This one is a pitcher. This is in the brown Francoma. Look how beautiful that is. It's it's a small, I would call this a milk pitcher, because milk pitchers tend to be on the small side, but they're bigger than a creamer. Get what I'm saying there? And then water pitchers are the big ones. It measures, keep setting down my measuring tape, measures 6 inches tall. Most of my listings do have pictures with a ruler in them for size, just so everybody knows. Now look at all the pictures, because Rachel does my pictures and she is supposed to be doing pictures with the ruler. I noticed some things where she doesn't. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So beautiful piece, Francoma pottery. Oh wait. 833. Is that what that says? 833 is the number on it. I'm gonna put you back up here. I'm running out of space on my shelves next to me. It would make a great vase. Yes. I know, right? Brenda, where are you? Francoma alert. I do have some pieces for Brenda that I have been holding on to. Okay, these guys are just fun. They're fun little birdies. Let me get them out here. Oh. They are little geometric faceted birds. You're going to get the pair. They are a resin, but the legs are metal. So metal legs, resin bodies, and they're quite large. You can see there. They measure 7 inches tall and 9 inches front to back. 7 inches tall, 9 inches front to back on the birdies. He does have a made in China sticker. We don't take those off. I like how they strategically placed those two. I'm just saying, okay? It was a good spot. It was a good spot to put it. All right. Birdies are back up on the shelf. They could actually stay on the shelf with me for a while. Ah, she says she's got that piece. No worries. I always look at Francoma now because of Brenda. Oh, little stoneware art pottery piece. Where are you? You're down here by my feet. Stand by. This one should have the discount applied to it. Trying to go through and make sure a lot of these did. So use the code, get 15% off. This is a pretty good size. It doesn't look like that in the picture, but it's a pretty good size little piece of art pottery. It is, I was going to say it's not signed. I'm still going to say not signed, even though there's like that little, almost looks like an M, but I think that's just like a stroke of the, like whatever they use to smooth the bottom. It's just a pretty piece. It's got some variation in the color on one side. It's a couple little white spots. I'm not sure what these little white spots are. They're in the pottery itself, I think. Or maybe that's tape schmoosh. It might be tape schmoosh. It's not tape schmoosh. It's almost like a little drip of paint on that side. But this is the groovy side anyway, right there. Okay. You go back up there. Oh, I said back up there. You weren't back up there. Yay, Ruth. Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you were looking for one. Excellent. Congratulations. All right. I keep going over to make sure I'm kind of staying in order here. And we've got, okay, guys, this is such a cool piece. I found this at the little independent thrift store over in Henderson called, oh gosh, what's the name of the store? Not the Treasures for You, the one I went to before it. What was the name of the store? This is horrible. I know somebody knows. I know somebody knows. Highlighted it. They give back to the veterans. It's run by a wonderful couple. Gosh, I can't think of the name of their store right now, which is horrible. It's in the video. Anyway, this is a very old tea kettle. Tea kettle, I will call it. It is the gooseneck, is what this spout is called. It has the solid handle. I priced on the lower side of what I saw these selling for. I saw these selling well over $100. And if I were to place it on any other marketplace, that price would go full circle. Yes. Thank you, Melissa. It's a fairly new little thrift store. And if you are in the area, I highly recommend it. You're going to not want to use this. It's definitely got the age and the wear that you would expect of something that's like 100 years old. But I think that is what makes it so incredibly appealing, is that you can see the age. So look at this, look at the soldering on this piece. And to think that this was used by a family. This was a functional piece that they probably used on a daily basis in their home. And it was so important. I mean, just, I get chills when I get like a true antique piece like this that is still in good condition and now can go on and tell its story for years to come. Oh, I'm late 1800s, early 1900s. For sure. Yes. Yeah. And it's copper and it's gorgeous. Okay. I'm not going to put you up there. I'm going to put you down here by the shell. There you go. All right. I think a lot of the pieces I'm going to be showing you came from that shop or that video. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, copper is naturally antimicrobial. Yeah. The Arnart. This little piece. Look at this little piece. So this is made in, is it West Germany or just Germany? Just Germany. Original Arnart creation is what it says right there on the bottom with the original sticker. And it's just got a really nice yellow, kind of a flowing color into the brown base. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful vase. I bought a piece of Bleak there that is already sold, but it was the Bleak Bluebells was the Bleak pattern. It's a lovely shop. Now I won't go there very often because it is just a husband and wife running it, getting stuff out, so they don't turn things over quick enough for me to get like a whole nother video very often, but an absolute treasure trove, especially if you're like local. Go check it often. Then you have a lot rack with hanging copper. You can add the kettle for the love of shape, right? Yes. Pot rack. I knew what you were saying. I don't know why I read it with like I knew what you were saying. My bad. Okay, I found out that this piece is Otagiri, and it's an older piece of Otagiri, and it's a very desirable piece of Otagiri. They call it a sunburst. I see a chrysanthemum. That's what I see. But they call it sunburst. I still think it's chrysanthemum. I think it's supposed to be chrysanthemum. But we go with what they say. It is square, which makes it super cool. But it's a fairly rare piece. So something told me, like when I saw it, I'm like, okay, that's different. That's different. I like it. And I picked it up. There it is. Copper is poisonous if leached in. It's because it's got tin or lead. Yeah, it can have lead in it. It just depends. I think the lead actually comes from like how it is made and formed into things too. Okay, this piece now, my mom actually found this piece and set it back down. And I was like, wait. Why are you putting that back down? That's a good piece. Now, I have not been able to figure out who done it, but it is in the style of Rob Sanders, a very, very well-known pottery maker that uses this petroglyph design. It's got that as the mark on the back, which it's got me stumped. It's got me stumped, but it's a very well-constructed, well-made piece. As you can see all the elements there. Look at these folded handles on the sides. I love it. It's such a cool piece that I wish I knew more about. I'm going to have to get with George the Antique Nomad here one of these days and pick his brain a little bit. I've got some pottery pieces put aside. It's 14 inches long by 6 inches. 14 by 6 on that piece right there. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Yeah. And it's got goats. I mean, that did it for me. It's got goats. For those who don't know, I actually raised goats. It's where the name of my business came from. Utterly Good Stuff. The utterly had to do with my dairy goats. I know people think it was cows. Nope, it was goats. Goats were my life. Milking goats every 12 hours, 300 days a year. 2 months off, 2 months off in the winter. The rest, you kept going. Oh, somebody snagged the summer soap piece in the corner. Thank you so much. Yeah, use that code. Did I mention I made a special collection for everything that the code applies to? I totally didn't, did I? That was so dumb of me. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that I had done that. In fact, you know, I got to do something really quick. I got to do something really quick because I messed up by not, I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, hold on. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. My bad. Yeah, because my collections don't just automatically show up on the front page. You know, there's like coding that goes into. So this one is actually like buried a little bit on the page. But here, I'm going to make it easy for you. Normally I can talk and type, but I don't know why I couldn't do it this time. Okay. All right. Ha ha ha. We can do things on the fly. We've got this. Okay. There is an entire collection with all of the things that the 15% off apply to. So I'm not giving it to you at the very end, so you still have time to go browse and find something that you want if you want to get into the buyer appreciation giveaway. I will be, let's see, are we at the point where we're going to do more than one? I don't know. How many entries do we have, Chelsea? Chelsea will do a count out for us and let me know. I think we might be doing. Okay, we're at 13. So right now we're just doing one giveaway. If I sell 7 more things, I'll add another giveaway. But there you go. Okay. That was so silly of me not to do that earlier. All right, but we're not done. But wait, there's more. But where is it? Did I bring it in here? Yes, it's right in front of my face. The next little piece of pottery. Again, I'm really attracted to this very earthy pottery lately. I think it's Laura Caldwell influence on me. Look at the blue that's mixed into the glaze on this. Is that coming through? Just enough to just give it that little oomph. Again, a very nice piece. It is signed by the artist on the back, but we may never know who that is. I can't read it. If you guys can read what that says, you let me know. I have not been able to figure it out. I even tried to do the little paper scratch test on it, and there's too many bumps. I couldn't get just the name, but let me know if you see something there and what you see. Let me know. Let me know. But it's a beautiful little piece of pottery. That I have to find a place to put it. There, we can move that out of the way. There we go. Okay, there we go. We made room. Donna, just send me a message through the Niche Lady Shop. There's a contact form there. Just send me a message. Let me know. Let me know what you ordered. Yes, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, everybody who is contributing to the GoFundMe. Super appreciate you. All right, what do we have next? Okay, this totally broke my heart when I spotted this. So this piece I discovered is a fairly rare brush McCoy. We need to adjust that price. Chelsea, can you do that on the fly? I marked this down $10 because I discovered a chip. But it is such a rare piece of brush McCoy. It's early McCoy, you know, so I'm trying to remember what the story is. The brush, I think it's pre-1920s. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you. But look at the swans. Look at the swans as the handles. Just an incredible, incredible piece. And they're all one of a kind because the way the glaze is formed, there's no preset way that that glaze is going to end up. So there's the chip. It's a fairly significant chip, unfortunately. I wish it would focus so you can really see it. It's still such an amazing piece. I have too much stuff in my background. My camera is going, nah, I'm not going to focus on that. Anyway, so display it like that. You don't see the chip. It's still such an amazing piece. Broke my heart though when I discovered that. I will say. Oh, you know what? I brought things and they're on my shelf and I don't think I loaded them in here. Okay. Yep, don't have that. The Wicked Witch candle holder. I'm going to put it up here on the screen, but I don't have it here to show you. But it needs an honorable mention here because it is Halloween. It's a witch hat on it. It's magenta, which is Ray Dunn, basically. And it does not have a candle in it. It is just the empty holder. It's tumbler size. And I messed up. But I do have this beautiful Pottery pie plate. I tried so hard to figure out who this Newman was. But I could not, alas. So I don't normally sell pieces like this, but this one kind of tugged at me because it's so fall and beautiful. And I knew I was doing this sale. And I'm not sure what, is it a flower? Is that what you guys see in there? Is it a plant of flowers? I think so. But I do believe, maybe it's not Newman. I see Newman. You guys tell me what you see. We know it's 1983. But I think it's NEU. Oh, I even spelled it wrong on the thing. I see NEU MANN. I see I might have spelled it wrong. Anyway, Newman. Pie plate. Must be getting windy out. Like I hear these creepy noises in here. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Like, quit creaking. What spirits did I bring out because I'm doing a Halloween show? No, I didn't. Okay. Now, let me see, because I feel like I'm going to bring over the things that I have here that I don't think I brought over. But we're going to talk about them. And we're going to maybe pull them over real quick. You saw Newman too? Okay. Okay. Let me see what I have. Oh, I do have that. Okay. Don't mind me, folks. Don't mind me. Okay, this piece. Oh my gosh. This could be a very valuable piece from the research that I did last night. But I could not pin it down to one particular artist. So I just had to throw a price on it. But I think it's worth, I'll always err on the side of pricing it too little as opposed to over because I do want to sell it, but I think it's really special. So this is a handkerchief planter and it's quite large and it's got like this kind of a snakeskin print going on in it. It's got this blue hue. I think this is like a really good piece. But until I can figure out who exactly that artist is, that's where the price stays. But it's quite lovely, if you ask me. I need to put him safely over here. Okay, stay. And then we have a piece of Murano. This is a boomerang shape. And it's in that, again, that root beer, really yummy, dark, deep root beer amber. There is your base under there. A couple of watermarks from us washing it, but a very pretty piece. I'm pretty sure that the 15% code works on this piece as well. Put you up there. Now, let me do something because stand by. I have to pull these things over real quick. One moment, please, as Chelsea would say. One moment, please. This is more than a standby. This is like, give me 10 seconds. Sometimes our software does not play nice. And that is why these things don't come over the way they should, because I assure you, when I put it on my shelf, I know that I had attempted to bring it over. There they are. Okay. Okay, got those. You guys could see me, but I can't see you right now. So if I'm making faces because I'm like typing and pulling this stuff in, don't laugh at me. Let me make sure I've got the right one here. Okay, it's okay. This may not be exactly the right one, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. Okay. We got this. So I actually had people mad at me that I picked these up, which is kind of funny. I understand why. It says Violent Gentleman Coffee Club. It's a hockey club. It's an ice hockey club. See, ice in the blood, ice in our blood. It's a hockey reference. They're made by Deneen Pottery. You know, I always pick up the Deneen Pottery pieces. There are several versions of this over in the shop. So I think I pulled up the one that corresponds with this. But there are some little variations in there if you're interested. These are super cool mugs. It's not about celebrating violent men, okay? And if you know hockey, you know those guys are violent. Did I ever mention that I played hockey on a co-ed team? I did. I used to figure skate, and I got hurt too much. I always got hurt too much, so I switched to hockey because you got padding with hockey. I have the owl bookend here. He is on some solid marble, this guy. You can take 15% more off of him. He's a porcelain owl mounted on there, so you can see. He is vintage. Missing one of the little pads on the bottom, but that's not a big deal. Single bookends are pretty cool right now. They're the in thing because most people put things against what do you call it? The side of the bookshelf, and then just need to like snug them over. So there you go. Teenager. That was a teenager. It was so funny because the guys were so intimidated. There was only 2 of us, women, on the team. And the guys were so intimidated. They did not want to like check us. Check means like that's when you block somebody in hockey. Like we're like, no, play the game because we're not going to play nice on you. We're going to go for it. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, shoot. There's one more item that didn't come over. You know what? I know why it didn't come over, because it didn't find it. I'm going to show him to you, and you can go hunt for him because he's so cute. He is a fused glass ant. You can find him if you go to nicheladyshop.com. He will be in there. You just shop for the fused glass ant. He'll come up. I could not get him to come over into here, but how adorable is he? Look at that. Look at all the colors in his little glass body. It's pretty cool. He comes with 2 little nails. I think it's how I bought him, and I just left them there. I don't know if that was what they used. See, there's little holes to hang him there. So you can use those little nails or the right size nails to hang him up. So you can go hunt for him. I have 2 more things to show, and we're going to do some giveaways. This guy is still for sale. And I bring some of these things back because a lot of you are new to my shows, may not have seen these things. This is Swan Valley Copper. Super amazing bowl that the 15% off will apply if you use it. Do you see that, like, kind of that green sheen coming through? Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. I love this piece. There is where it is signed on the bottom there. I picked this up in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. Look at that copper work. Isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous bowl. Absolutely gorgeous bowl. All right. Oops. Using my little stack of antique books to see how that looks. See? Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you what that looks like. I've got the power. Look at that. See, that's how you can use these little stacks of antique books to, like, put something on. It's probably a little big for that stack, but they make great pedestals. Fantastic pedestals. And one last thing, because the code is going to apply to this piece, I wanted to show it, is the amazing 1970s owl bookends found by Noah. Look at them. Look at them. So it's an additional 15% off. It's 1960s, excuse me. An additional 15% off of the already discounted price. How cool are they? They're big. Like, these are not small items, my friends. I'm showing these because some of these pieces, if not sold this week, are going to go over on some other sites. But I wanted to give you guys first chance at a discounted price. And there we go. We did it. Thank you. We can put that link back up on the screen for the GoFundMe for those who may have joined me since the beginning of the show. This is organized by a personal friend and associate of mine who actually runs my Facebook group over on Facebook. That sounded dorky. Anyway, she is working hard to bring relief to this area. And so I know sometimes it's hard to know, where do we donate? How do we give? And I just want to assure you that I can vouch for this particular fundraising event, that it will all go to the people who need it. They're getting supplies, food, water, diapers, all the necessities to the recovery efforts. And they're just doing incredible work trying to get things cleaned up and operational again. And again, my heart just is heavy for the people going through this, because I can't even imagine. So just I'm a praying person, so know that anybody affected by this, you are in my prayers every day. And I know this is a time where sometimes people go, why would God let this happen? But I also know God uses these things to do some amazing things. So if you're in that place where you're wondering, like, why me, Lord? Know that there is a purpose and a reason, and something great can come out of something devastating. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Let me just make sure. Anybody trying to check out here in the last minutes before we do the giveaway? Remember, you will have choices. Let me show the choices. So if you are the winner, you can either let me know in the chat right away, or you can let me know in a private message if you'd rather not people know that you were the buyer, or, you know, if you don't want to participate in the chat. So we've got the, I've got to give it a name. Let's call this the light brown pottery vase, the dark brown pottery planter. Oh, the Alebrije dragon. He is missing his wings, but he's cool nonetheless. We've got pumpkins. We've got a purple crackle pumpkin, and we've got a pink crackle pumpkin. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, you know what? Since it's Halloween, I'm going to throw the owl in as a choice as well. I don't know who makes him. He was just sitting on my shelf. Okay, those are the giveaway choices. If you're the winner, make sure you let me know what your choice is. If I don't hear from you, I'm just going to pick something. Send it your way. All right. Is our giveaway wheel ready? It's ready. Look at it. We got Halloween theme. Work. So everybody's dressed up, ready to run this race. And away they go. All right. And pulling out is the Katrina doll. She is like the little alien. Oh my goodness. Losing a little steam. Oh my gosh. Look at slow and steady Mr. Knight there. Pumpkinhead's making a move. Frankenstein's making a move. Oh, and there comes a ghost. Oh, the ghost and Frankenstein heading to the finish. But who's coming up from behind? Oh, Katrina, damn, the dead doll found a little burst of energy. Now, see, I know that's Lynn. So, Lynn, do you mind letting me know which item that you would like if you're still here in the chat? That was fun. I actually really like that little giveaway race there. Oh. Let's see. I gotta wait for the lag. Let's see if she's still here. We know she bought it because it was the offer. Let's see. I'm watching the chat. Let me think about the trivia question while we're waiting to see if Lynn, the purple pumpkin. Lynn is taking the purple pumpkin. Thank you, Lynn. You got it. Did I mention the stem has some incredible slag glass in it? Groovy. Okay. Trivia question. Oh my goodness. I'm having trouble thinking of something. Okay, stand by. Because I have to think, like, what have I actually put in my videos? Oh, this will pertain to everybody who has been here watching on the Knit Shopping Network today. Thank you so much. What kind of fish do I have in my quarantine tank? Right now, don't put this in the chat. Wait until this ends. Give it just like 30 seconds for YouTube to do its thing, and you'll be able to leave a comment. That is where we pull the entries from. It has to be in the comments or it doesn't count. And you want to count because it's worth 15 bucks. Okay, so what kind of fish is in my quarantine tank right now? All right, so make sure you leave that as a comment down below. And with that, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow with Dawn of Hudson Vintage. And who knows what we're going to do? We're going to do some fun stuff. What are we going to do, Dawn? I don't know. We got to talk about it. Anyway, come back and see what we're going to do. And in the meantime, go find your joy.